It's now time for Trivia Tracks with yours truly, Price Robertson. This edition of Trivia Tracks is brought to you by ProMed Ambulance Services, care you can count on, and Beth Smith at Edward Jones. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC. August 26th is recognized as Women's Equality Day. Here's the history of it. Women's Equality Day commemorates the 1920 adoption of the 19th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution, which prohibits the states and the federal government from denying the right to vote to citizens of the country on the basis of sex. It was first celebrated in 1971, designated by Congress in 1973, and is proclaimed each year by the President of the United States. August 26th was chosen to commemorate the day in 1920 when Secretary of State Bainbridge Colby signed the proclamation granting American women the constitutional right to vote. In 1971, following the nationwide women's strike for equality, and again in 1973, as the battles over the Equal Rights Amendment continued, New York Congresswoman Bella Abzug introduced a resolution to designate August 26th as Women's Equality Day. In 1972, President Richard Nixon signed Proclamation 4147, which designated August 26, 1972 as Women's Rights Day, and was the first official proclamation of Women's Equality Day. On August 16, 1973, Congress approved HJ Resolution number 52, which stated that August 26th would be designated as Women's Equality Day, and that the President is authorized and requested to issue a proclamation in commemoration of that day in 1920, on which the women in America were first guaranteed the right to vote. That same day, President Nixon issued Proclamation 4236 for Women's Equality Day, which began, in part, the struggle for women's suffrage, however, was only the first step toward full and equal participation of women in our nation's life. In recent years, we have made other giant strides by attacking sex discrimination through our laws and by paving new avenues to equal economic opportunity for women. Today, in virtually every sector of our society, women are making important contributions to the quality of American life, and yet much still remains to be done. As of 2023, every president since Richard Nixon has issued a proclamation each year designating August 26th as Women's Equality Day. For more amazing trivia, check out the Trivia Tracks podcast on all of our digital platforms. Till next time, I'm Price Robertson. Amazed by today's trivia? Then join me for Trivia Tracks weekdays at 6:45 on Everybody's Country Y95.